Hey everybody, welcome back to Mondays with Mark. It's Monday and I'm Mark. Thank you so much for joining me again this week. And we are back to our regularly scheduled Mondays with Marks. I hope you guys all enjoyed your holiday season, your Christmas, whatever it is that you celebrate, New Year's. I hope it was a fantastic time spent with family, friends, tons of food, maybe a little drink, but overall a lot of fun. And I hope you guys all had that. And welcome back. Thank you so much for jumping back in. And this week, we're going to start it off with obviously the most common objection that any realtor that's out talking to as many people as we should be every day is probably hearing at least once a day. And that's we're waiting until spring to buy or sell. And I wanted to make a video touching on this and how that may not be the best plan of action and touch on some reasons why it may be more beneficial to you and your family and, of course, your bottom line to get started a little bit earlier because I know it's crazy because it really hasn't even snowed yet, but spring is just around the corner, believe it or not. So don't forget to like, subscribe to this channel so you don't miss any future videos, any other Mondays with Marks. And without further ado, let's get into it. So, spring has long been considered the peak season for the real estate market and for real estate transactions. The weather is more favorable. Many families, especially those with children, are looking to settle into their new homes before the school year starts, which will be September. So, because it takes several months for the transaction to close, a lot of people want to have it done by spring so that by the new school year they're settled and they're already in their home ready to go. Now, this popularity can also lead to some increased competition and potentially higher home prices because of that competition. So, is waiting until spring really the best strategy? Well, we're going to dive into that. And first, here's a twist. So, starting your home buying or your home selling journey right now could actually be a more strategic move. For buyers, there's going to be less competition right now as we are still in the off season, giving you a lot more negotiating power and a lot more options because there is a surplus of homes that had listed just before the holidays. And obviously, it's a little bit of a slower time in the market. So, they not only are on market, but they right now may be motivated to make a deal happen. So, as a buyer, you may find some really amazing deals on homes that otherwise may be out of your price point during the peak times. On the other hand, for sellers, they're going to find motivated buyers eager to close deals as quickly as possible because they don't want to be in the market for the spring market when all that kind of competition goes crazy. So you may get exactly what you're looking for, maybe even a little bit more from a motivated buyer who's looking to take advantage of the downtime right now before we see that spring surge. Another crucial factor to consider is, of course, interest rates. And I know over the past several years, you guys are probably sick and tired of being hit over the head with the words interest rates, but they obviously do play a humongous factor in the real estate market. And while right now the last several announcements have been no change, those rates, depending on where they go, whether it's up or down, can have a huge impact on the spring market. For example, if the interest rates go up, well then your buying power obviously on the inverse may go down, putting some of those homes that really fit your criteria outside of your budget and outside of your price point. And if you're selling, um, obviously higher interest rates mean less buyers that are able to afford your property, so there's going to be less offers, less interest, less activity, right? On the flip side, if those rates go down, well, that sounds great on paper, but that's also more than likely going to flood the market with all of the people that have been waiting for those rates to come down. And we may more than likely find ourselves back in a more competitive market where there are going to be multiple offers on certain properties. And we may have to either pay more than asking or we lose out in a multiple bidding situation and then you don't get the house altogether. So just some food for thought as of right now. If you are able to be pre-approved for a mortgage, then we can take that, start shopping. If the rates go down, then you reapply at the lower rates, get a new buying power, and then we can kind of widen our search parameters that way. But it's always better to be proactive over reactive because, like I said, you're going to find yourself in a market situation that may not be favorable for you and for your family. And the last thing is that, buying and selling a home, it does take time. For sellers, preparing your home to get ready for listing and making any of those repairs that you want, staging, photographs, open houses, all of that stuff can be pretty time consuming. And on the flip side, buyers, you're going to want enough time to make sure that you can secure financing for the property that you like. You want to make sure that you're able to thoroughly explore all of the properties that are on market to really find the one that's going to suit your needs the best. And of course, you are going to need time to fulfill all of the conditions, home inspections, all of that stuff. So it does take some time. So starting sooner than later will actually put you in a better position when you are ready to make offers or you are ready to put your house on the market. The steps are already done, and we're able to just throw the sign up and get on with the plan. So that's exactly why you want to have a trusted, experienced realtor in your corner every step of the way that's going to advise you, guide you, and just generally help make this entire transaction as easy, as smooth, and as financially beneficial to you, whether you're on the buy side or you're on the sell side. So, if you are thinking of buying, selling, or investing in real estate, in the year 2024, well, then that's exactly why we need to meet. My information is never hard to find. You can find me here on YouTube, on Facebook, Instagram, all that good stuff. And I'm always happy to talk to you and see exactly how me and my team can help you and your family realize your real estate dreams. So thank you so much for joining me for the first official Mondays with Mark of the year 2024. And I'm looking forward to another 50 plus weeks of Mondays with Mark. So thank you so much for joining. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next Monday for another Mondays with Mark.